Guys, it's almost a wrap. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Cressida just came back from Wisconsin. My roommate Derek just went to go drive with Adam LZ and a bunch of other homies out for Super D Cup. I wish I was able to film it, but I was too busy with work. Here's the Evo, all tucked away in between a 1JZ VVTi, bike, Cressy. Everyone who joined my live stream the other day was asking me a bunch of questions about this thing, when it's gonna be done. It's almost done. I'm gonna get the new registration for it in the next week or so, and then I just need a few more parts. For those of you wondering, I'm gonna be picking up cams, valve springs, intercooler and piping, new fuel setup, and a couple other things. It's not gonna be the world's craziest thing, not nearly as crazy as Ronnie's car or anything, but it's gonna be fun. I know you guys are eager to see me finish it, and I'm gonna slap it all together very soon at JRP Performance, so stay tuned, it's gonna be rad. Goodbye, Evo. One day you will run, I promise. We are on the way to Timbuktu right now, aka Lorenzo's house. I realize the title of this video could be a little misleading. You guys probably thought it was about my Evo, but it's actually about his. I've mentioned briefly that he's got a built motor, different transfer case, and a bunch of other stuff done to his car, but I've never really in detail kind of addressed like everything he's done to the car. If you guys have been following this channel for a while, you guys will have known that he was the first Evo 9 that ever got a ride along. And actually when I was shopping around for Evos when I still had my Subaru, I was really debating between getting either an Evo X or an Evo 9, and he was kind of the person who kind of like convinced me a little bit, well, and with the ride along and everything, getting to be in the car really made me settle on the Evo 9. So we are gonna get you guys a nice little update with the car, see what's going on, what kind of motor setup he's got, and I'll see you guys there. What initially should have been an hour drive turned into 2 hours. On the right side, the sunset is super rad. So Lorenzo's on his way back from the dentist right now. So we're chilling in this garage. Lovely little Lancer Revolution. The car looks so aggressive with no front bumper. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous. As soon as he gets all the fuel issue worked out thing, I'll let him explain and go over more. He's running into like a little bit of a fuel issue. But as soon as all of that's done, we're gonna film a second ride along because I got a ride in a window stock block, if you guys remember. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'm gonna post a card somewhere on screen. Go check it out. It's actually a really good video. And actually in that video is pretty much the same setup I'm gonna be running because I bought his old turbo and everything. Oh baby, this is what dreams are made of, or at least what dreams with money can buy you. Do me a favor guys, if you guys want to see Lorenzo shoot flames out the screamer pipe, give this video a like, please. Alright, so after he left me in the garage for an hour, look who showed up in his own house. I'm just kidding.
I had to go to the dentist because I have some fucked up ass teeth.
Very briefly in a nutshell, what's the newest issue? You don't have to like go in detail.
So we could start from like fucking 2 months ago to what are you going to start from, Josh? Tell me that.
What's like going on now? Okay,
the new issue is, okay, I don't even know where to start because I could start with why it happened, why I had to do all this and all that. Like, I don't even, that's what I'm saying. Where should I start from? You can if you want. Should I just start from the FP? And
yeah, sure. Yeah, because I didn't film any of it. That's fine. Just because they don't know. Yeah, that's fine.
So people, I don't know, whoever follows me on Instagram, if you do or whatever, but I don't know if you saw it when I was doing this build. Even in his videos, I had the whole FP setup, FP red ball bearing, and I really wanted to do that because I wanted a response. I still wanted to like time attack it and mess around and stuff, but didn't work out to my favor because I had MHI housing, which is still internal gate, and with the 2.3. It was getting too much back pressure. It was spooling too quick that it was getting crazy boost creep, and we couldn't control boost. So we were having so much issues on the dyno. I tried to take all the preload out of my wastegate, everything. I tried to do whatever I can to save it. Wouldn't work. So I ended up selling the turbo, and I sold like my downpipe and my dump and my stock ported manifold and all that. And then my friend Daniel, some of you might know him, Daniel Sandoval. He's a faggot.
Yeah, he's a pro bike rider. Anyway.
He's a good friend of mine. He sold me this whole sheepy kit for a really good deal. Like I could not even like, I wouldn't pay. I don't want to. No, I'm not going to bash on sheepy. I just wouldn't pay for a full turbo kit. I just wanted like a stock frame setup, but it was too good of a special like that I had to do it. And then so I sold my whole turbo setup, bought this whole setup, then. I went to get tuned. No, I didn't have a problem getting tuned with that.
No, you had a turbo problem first, I think, before you got tuned.
Oh yeah, a turbo problem. that doesn't matter. I fixed all that. Like, it's just, this is just so many things. So it's like, I'm gonna cut it a little short. Then I went and got tuned, but I switched. I had a double pumper set up, and I wanted to switch to a single because people probably know with a hop switch setup where you have a two 255s, you could feel the second pump turn on. I don't know if that's just was me. Like, I very like how can I say it? Like, I care about little stuff like that. I can feel like the little.
I told you to keep the VTEC, but he didn't want to keep it.
So I felt like I didn't like how the second pump, you feel it come on or whatever, how it kicks in with the 10 psi on the hop switch, and that didn't matter. It was, regardless, I didn't even have much fuel. So there's this new company that makes these billet fuel hangers with a 525 pump, and I went with that setup. I sold my 255s, then I went to the billet setup and I hardwired it so it'll be able to hold more power. And I went and got tuned at by Darden tuned, but then we had issues. It went good, like everything went good, like 91 whatever, he tuned it, worked fine. Then we went on E85 and I got tuned, and my issues were I didn't have enough fuel, which we were like, why? Okay, first, that wasn't the first issue actually. The first issue is we went to drain all the 91 out. The car got to a quarter tank and it started dying, and we're like, what? Why is it dying? Maybe my floater's bad. Maybe it's not reading right. So then I started putting the 85 in, thinking maybe the floater's just stuck or something like that. Doesn't matter. We'll deal with that later. Put the 85 in, got to like 7 gallons, and all of a sudden it, started coming out the tank. Oh shit, there is 91 in there. Which doesn't matter because I'm on flex fuel sensor, so I could do that. But it's just we want a straight E85 tune and everything.
Right.
But
yeah.
So then we started tuning it, and then I started getting duty cycle like almost full or 100% at like I'll say like 30 pounds, I think it was, like 30 psi, and we're like, what the hell? Like, no, it could handle way more than that. I have 1650 injectors, and I have that hardwired 525 pump. 450 pumps get more of that are hardwired. And so then he was trying to like see what he could do, and we couldn't figure out what the issue is. So he just like detuned it. He did, I think on 22 pounds, it made 530 to the wheels on what is it?
Dynopack.
Dynopack. I was thinking Dynojet.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a Dynopack. So I made that, and then he like just set it, since my duty cycle was still kind of high. It was like, I think it was like 90% or 80%. It was ridiculous, like how high for how low a boost.
Right.
So whatever, he made it. It worked. I was able to do pulls and everything, and it was good. But of course, I wasn't gonna settle like where my car's only at 22 psi. Like our stock boost is like 18. I think.
Yeah, I was nowhere near the potential.
Like, yeah, I want the max I wanted was 35, which I probably could go more with my motor and the setup and everything. But I didn't want to push that much. I wanted to play it safe still. So I was gonna do like 33, 35, whatever, somewhere around there. And so I'm nowhere near that. So now when I got home, he's like, oh, take the pump out, figure out what the issue is. I contacted the people that make the billet pump and everything, the whole hanger, and they're like, oh, take it out, send pictures to us, and then we'll tell you if it's our fault on our end or whatever. So I took the pump out of the car, and first thing I do is pull the hanger out, boom, pump falls right off of the siphon tube and off of everything. It's like it wasn't tight on there at all. And it's kind of my fault. I should have checked that, but I bought it brand new from a company, so you assume like it's gonna come ready to drop in, like you don't have to do anything. So I just put it in. I never checked to see how tight it was. Yeah. And then I sent it back to them. They covered everything, like they really fixed all that. And just to be safe, even Darden told me, he's like, upgrade your feed line. So I upgraded my feed line to a -8. I did -8 from the pump. You could show them the pump. Show them the whole setup actually of that. But I did -8 from the pump to my feed line, my fuel rail, and then I didn't show that I went with the FPR too. That was with the FP. I did all that. I did an FP, and I did my fuel pressure sensors wired to my ECU, so I have a fail safe if I drop fuel pressure, and I have my oil pressure gauge wired to my ECU, so if I drop oil pressure. And just a few fail safes I wanted, but anyways, then I did my old existing feed. Like let's just say it's not on right now. I took it off, but my existing feed is going to be for my return. I just flipped my return and ran the feed because the feed's a little bigger for the stock. The stock feed I used on my stock return. Basically, just moved it over, so I have a bigger return as well. Yeah. I'll show them the pump. A little dirty in here. But see, here we go. Like this is my feed right here, -8, and then I would say the stock feed is about the size is like almost a -6 or so. So I just used my old. Here's my return now, but it's the old feed. I just connected it right there. And so yeah, hopefully I don't run into problems this time. Maybe Josh will be there to film it blow up.
Look how reckless this guy is.
Fuck you.
Look how reckless this guy is. Yay, pet boys. Pet boys. So weird to see ACT and like name brand stuff sold at Pet Boys. This is where Lorenzo built his Evo pretty much. What'd you say right now to vlog it?
Yeah.
Look, she's all embarrassed. Lorenzo always making me spend my money. Like always. Alright, we're back in the field garage. You guys are wondering why we went to Pet Boys. He got this, what is it? It's not a high pressure line.
It's a low pressure line, but
so you're scared of it popping.
I am nervous, but it's fine because it's the return line, and there's like no pressure on return line. But it's just the point, you know, it's not as nice as like even though this ain't, and I don't know if you could see the detail of it. This is a little flimsier and not as strong as a high pressure line.
Yeah.
And it's just, it'll be fine because it's a return. It's on the return, so it's not, I don't know, I'm just very OCD. Well, I'm running my return, like I'm just, you know, running it from down there. This is my old feed, and I'm putting it to my flex steel sensor right now, but I'm just trying to cut it to length. So I'm just gonna pull it through and see how much I need to cut out first. This is a fucking wiring mess right here. Yeah, because it's dumping out a little bit right now. The quick connect.
Oh yeah, we're plugged in. Oh yeah, if you guys are gonna put that, what's that little end thing we lubed up? I don't know what it's called.
Oh, the little quick connect? If you're trying to get the hose on there, which is a bitch because...
Yeah, make sure to lube that up.
Yeah, lube it up. Josh had a good idea on that. Put some spit on it.
So right now we're running into a little bit of an issue. The car's running lean at idle and the car will shut off. So we're thinking maybe a fuel pressure regulator issue just because I think right now it's at 57 PSI, 47 PSI, probably 47. Don't grill me on those numbers, but Lorenzo's gonna get his laptop right now. I'm gonna read him the numbers inside the car while he adjusts the fuel pressure regulator because you kind of need two people to help you do it. And then we'll get clips for you guys too so you guys can check out, see what we're doing because he's gonna hook it up to his ECU, check out the numbers for the fuel pressure regulator, and then he's gonna adjust the pressure. In case you guys are wondering what an FPR looks like too, this is what it looks like.
Mine's all tucked so you can barely see it.
Oh yeah? We're all plugged in. I'm ready to tune the car. Cause you know I'm really good at math.
Right click it.
Alright, right clicked it.
Then go to run as administrator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, load that up. Did you plug in the...
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Okay.
Are you gonna start it?
No, double click Flex Fuel Workplace. It's gonna load up my fucking...
This is crazy, bro. This is what they don't teach you in school, guys.
Okay, go to tabs.
Uh-huh.
Click on tab. Well, it's gotta wait till my car pops up. Or my ECU.
So like I said, guys, 47 fuel pressure. We got Lorenzo outside messing with it. We ran into a little bit of an issue. Lorenzo,
fucking gay ass battery.
Lorenzo was trying to start the car. It's got bad cranking amps.
Which I cannot grab.
But the good news is we adjusted the fuel pressure regulator, so now we should be good, hopefully. We're running into trouble. We call the man, the myth, the legend who knows everything. Soon we'll be. I know, I literally, my Evo crystal ball. We'll be back at the shop soon, guys. You'll see a Super 99 setup very soon.
He's drinking water, not beer. He's not hydrating himself.
Here we go. Wait, what? So weird.
See, it's still not. No, it's running. It won't even start. It's like flooding itself, but then it's so that's what I'm confused on.
Got the car to turn on. How's it running?
It's missing though, I can tell.
Misfiring?
No, it's not missing, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's running super lean.
Hey, look.
And it died. You didn't do that. It died.
This is fucking trial and error all over again. Already.
Yeah.
Not with fuels, but I'm saying I've dealt with trial and error with this car. It's just like there's the whole misfire thing. When I had the misfire in the AEM, plug in the stock ECU, it goes away.
Oh yeah, at the barbecue.
You're
right. Something I realized that Ronnie informed us is that we were getting incorrect fuel pressure readings because you're supposed to pinch the line,
yeah, I'll put light on it,
from the manifold that goes to the fuel pressure regulator, and without you pinching the line, what did he say about vacuum? Oh, because you got to add manifold pressure to that too, to that number he was saying. So long story short, we didn't pinch the line, so even us adjusting on our own, we were getting an incorrect number without pinching that line. Thank you to JRP Mobile for answering FaceTime.
Pretty much.
Give the internet the final verdict. What happened? Look at this guy, he's all running away.
We have camera right now. What?
Final verdict. What happened?
My car's a piece of shit, and we still haven't figured it out. It's a little issue, but I don't know what the fuck to do. So I'm gonna wait to talk to Darden, or I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. What about you?
Nothing. Fixed a small wiring issue with the IS300. Till next time with the Evo. We'll see. Hi, Daniel. Every video I've ever filmed has always ended literally pretty much at midnight. So weird. Alright, so much shorter update than I anticipated. I thought Lorenzo and I were going to be able to figure out that fuel issue. It looks like we weren't, even with the help of the FaceTime guru with Ronnie. I apologize again for the lack of videos. I've been extremely busy with work, but on the bright side, I've been collecting parts of the Evo slowly. I'm almost done collecting them. It should be about another month or so, and then hopefully I'll be able to take it to JRP. We'll have a ton of install videos with Ronnie at the shop, and then we'll tune it and everything, and fingers crossed it doesn't explode. I should be fine. I think I'm just overthinking it, just because this whole process has taken way longer than I thought it would, just because there were like other hiccups along the way, not really car related, just more my personal life that kind of prohibited me from going full retard and cashing out on the car. If there's one thing I could get you guys to take away from all of this, whether it be with my car, with Lorenzo's car, or anything else that I've ever filmed, it's that there's always going to be hiccups along the way. Don't let those things slow you down from what you guys are trying to achieve, because those hiccups are going to separate the good from the great. I promise you that. As always, a huge shout out to all of you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions or concerns, or just want to hit me up for whatever reason, I'm going to put my Instagram on screen. Hit subscribe. There's a lot of future videos coming for car related stuff, installs, whatever you may. I can't even talk. It's too late. Peace out, guys. Thank you.